Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another video. I just got done recording an hour-long backtesting video, but quite frankly, it would take me a really long time to chop that up, and a lot of the explanations probably aren't even helpful. So what I'm gonna do is go to the next day and try to just walk through what I'm looking for and take a couple trades, and hopefully that's a little bit more helpful. My brain's absolutely cooked from trading today, and then also working. For those of you who have been following my journey, obviously with videos off and on and shit, I got back into the workforce because I ran out of fucking cash. And, so after two and a half years, got back into sales. And so I've been at my new spot for about 2 months, and I'm likely to get laid off, possibly this Friday. And, if they keep me on, that's cool. But I'm not going to hold my breath. So a couple things going on in my personal life, but trading is something that we need to master so we don't have to deal with shit like that. So this is 10:30. We're on February 8th, I believe. And so let's just try to get a trade in, shall we? I'll be switching between like 20 times, 50 times, just trying to look for a trade. None of this is financial advice. Do your own back testing, your own research, because stuff I say is, potentially wrong or likely to be wrong. The strategy is, I've been studying DTFX. You guys could go watch his playlist. It's free. He also has a mentorship. I'm not in it. Go watch that shit and study it 1,000 times, and you're likely to be profitable, and that's the stage that I'm at. Right now, we're still in the range from yesterday, but there are trades that you can find in the middle of the range, headed to either the top or the bottom. But Dave says focus on the top of the range and the bottom of the range when you're in a range until you learn how to navigate all the chop inside. So really just waiting to see some sort of market structure form, some sort of trend. Those are really the most straightforward things you could look for. Right here we see a stab above the range, a break right here, and then a tap back into the range. But let's see what happens. Not the cleanest. And sometimes, price action is just out of your weight class, and you literally don't know what to do, or you can't read it, or you can't apply what you know to it because you're not there yet. So if you keep that in mind, it should kind of keep you out of trouble. Zoom in. I'm not sure what I want to see. That's nice. A break of the range. So we already have this drawn out. We already have this drawn out. And so I'd love to see it come back into the range, and we'll just take a trade out of here. I'm gonna zoom in, zoom 50 times, 100 times. And Dave trades like this. Hold on, I'm gonna slow this shit down before I miss a trade. He watches this shit super zoomed out, and you always want to know where you're at in market structure, so you're always on the right side of the market. I feel like we're pulling back into this range, So we'll try to find a short somewhere in here. If there's anything clear. I'm sure on a lower time frame there was already a reversal. But we're gonna stick to the 1 minute. I'm gonna zoom. Double bottom there, maybe take this high. Let's see, do I want to short this? Let's try.
Filled.
Stop above the high. If we're indeed reversing just for a pullback back into the range, this high should be safe. But oftentimes Dave says if we break a higher time frame high, we go into consolidation or we start ranging. So if this is our range, I mean, we could easily take out the high and then go back down, take out the high, go back down. But let's just see what we get. Backtesting is about finding out what not to do, and also finding out what your specific kind of strengths and what type of trades you want to take. I'm gonna just zoom this, see if we get stopped out or make a new low. Doesn't hurt. It's backtesting, right? It's funny because you can still you can still get anxious in backtesting. I would have already taken profit if this was the live market. There's no use in watching something come back on you like that. But it looks like we're gonna range for a bit, and so although that was a loss, it wasn't an area to hold for, you know, lows or anything like that. Let's see if we just get stuck in this range here. Why that one didn't work? You know, things don't just go up and down. They go sideways. And they want to take as much money from you as possible. How much money was offered here? I mean, not money, but points. You know, 9 points from my entry, from a perfect entry, you know, 12 points. So I would have already extracted money. Failure to take this high, so I'm thinking we might, one second. We might come back to this low. Maybe I'll short here. Practice trading in a range. I'm gonna go times 30. Back to the low. Broke out. So I'm going to mark out my range here and see if we tap back in, maybe get a trade. Higher time frame, we're tapping back. I think we have to come lower though, but that's no guarantee. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's speed forward. I would say, based on my understanding, I might be able to take a long here.
Order filled.
Let's go 5 points. Horrible entry. As you can see, there was already 5 points offered down here. So stuff like that, it requires a lot of practice and to really hone in on your setups and stuff. I was looking just for a scalp basically out of this range, a tap into this range, and then we'll probably come lower again. I would already put my stop to break even, or 1 point if this was live market. Zoom forward. So there was already points offered there. Not even if you get a perfect entry, but 10 points was offered. Got my 5 points, 5-point scalp. Maybe get back up into this range and then back down. Maybe we could get a short up here. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Order filled.
It's back testing, so let's see what happens. Try to get that 1-to-1. Well, not really 1-to-1. A little lower in the range, but we'll see. Times 8. A good rule could probably be no trade unless it taps to 50, because that lowers your risk a lot. I'm already 79. You know, that's a lot of points from my entry to 50%. So 4.5 points was offered already if I waited for the 50. Excuse me. Times 20. We'll see. I would already put my stop at +1. But 1-to-1 was offered, clearly. I'm thinking we're gonna come back down into this range. Let's see. Zoom forward 30 times. Hundred times. We didn't take this low, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Took that high. Let's see if we come back down in here. I mean, after we took this high, we are ranging. So, let's see. Could have shorted right here. Did we take this high? Barely. Slow it down a bit. Might be able to take a scalp out of here. Let's try. Back up to the high. I'm thinking just out of this little area. Well, we'll see. Maybe not. Sorry, I had to mute my mic. I'm a little sick again. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not really sure. Just ranging. And so I need more practice, so this is good. On a higher time frame, this is probably just a wick. So let's see. Come stop me out. Yep, stopped out. And we can't take trades as if we're trending. While we're in the range. So Took these lows, take this low. I did say, let's see if we trade back down into this range. Let's see if we could take a long here. A little bit lower. Times 8. Might have been an entry right there. There we go. Let's see if we could
Order filled.
on a lower time frame, it would be easier to choke the trade and put my stop right here. Also didn't get a candlestick structure shift, so kind of front running it. But we shall see. The zone is all the way down here, but if you drop to lower time frame, it's how you get really tight stops. So I guess we'll just put it down here. Not ideal though. Times 30. Let's see if we take that high. There you go. Nice. You guys heard it. You heard it. Back in here. I was looking for a trade back down in here. This area here was an error, thinking that we broke out of the range, but we needed to see lower prices. And let's see if we take the high. $100 times, or maybe we'll stay in the range. And there's another thing about not having to be right. If I was aiming for these highs, it would have came all the way back on me, you know? Let's slow it down. We got this, and this might be wrong. Don't be copying me on this shit. As you can see, we're still haven't broken the high with a strong body closure. Failure to take the high. Come back down in here, perhaps. Let's see. Maybe down here later on. I don't know. But right now I'm not seeing anything I want to take. Failure to take the high. So maybe we'll target this low. I'm pretty sure I'm way better at longs than shorts. Let's see, let's zoom out. Got a reaction off that. Nope, taking this low. I said targeting this low. Nice reaction off of that. Let's see. was this one? Oh, over here. Trying to take this one out. There. Nice reaction. We missed some. Got this trade tapped back into here. Tap back in. We're just going now. I'm sure I'm missing a ton of shit. But you gotta just trade in your weight class. Let's see, right here. So we're gonna head back up here, potentially. Maybe we're ready for highs now. Tapped back into right here. We'll see. It's getting later in the day. I haven't worked that much on finding these little areas. Lower time frame, I think. Hold on, slow down. We got this. Break, tap back in. Not sure. Not gonna take this. Potentially could long here, but I'm not sure. I would have taken 10 points off that. And it's late in the day, so I'm not expecting much. Probably just fizzle out for the rest of the day, or maybe power hour. Get a push. I guess let's just finish the day, see where it goes. 500 times. Yeah, didn't do shit. So there you have it. That was February 8th. You know, speeding it up, slowing it down, trying to explain what I'm seeing and why I'm taking trades. None of it is financial advice. I'm not teaching you guys how to do anything. I'm just practicing myself and recording it for study purposes and just to document the journey. So all my thoughts on the trade were happening real time. And so if anything was wrong in there, if you're profitable at DTFX, feel free to roast the shit out of me. If you're not profitable with DTFX or any other strategy for that matter, feel free to chop it up with me down below, but try not to give me advice because you're not where I want to be, you know what I mean? And I'm also not where you probably want to be. So get to back testing. The more you back test, the quicker it'll happen, is what Dave says, you know. Or if you don't back test, you'll be profitable in 5 years or 10 years. I forgot what he said. But let's see, ended red on the day. Some of the stops were kind of outrageous. A few of the trades I had opportunities for profit, and I would have already moved my stop into profit, so I wouldn't have taken those losses. But for back testing purposes, I think I did pretty decent in reading the price action, and I hope it's helpful for you guys. And again, if anything's wrong, feel free to let me know. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.